In the Durham coalfields, the empty, rolling landscape of the border country has been ripped open. Now it's silted over with all the garbage of heavy industry. Here, a painter, like everyone else, has to fight hard for anything he gets. While just a few miles away, there's a country so bare and compelling that the difficulty is to know what to do first. This, Cumberland, is the subject of every painting Sheila Fell has done. Although she now teaches at the Chelsea School of Art in London, where she has her studio and holds her main exhibitions, Sheila Fell was born in Cumberland, and she comes back here for about 5 months of every year to collect information through sketches for her painting. Sheila Fell was brought up in Aspatria. When she first went to the St. Martin's Art School in London about 10 years ago, she used to come back here every holiday time. Now she teaches in London, and she still comes back for almost half the year.
It's friendly and a small community, so that I know practically everyone. Our neighbours have been the same for as long as I can remember. Mrs. Wilkinson, for instance. My mother was visiting her before I was born. My mother comes with me to keep me company. She likes the country too. She enjoys being out.
Aspatria used to be a mining town, but now the seams are worked out and it putters along on light industries, fed by the rich farming country around. Almost like a village.
I enjoy myself so much when I go back there because I feel part of everything that's happening.
Sheila Fell goes out deliberately, day after day, making notes for her painting. All her landscapes are composed from the fields and hills around Aspatria.
When a child's learning to speak and read, first it learns the alphabet, and then it's able to make words and then sentences. Well, Cumberland has acted as a sort of alphabet to me. I mean, it's a sort of A, B, C, D, and then after that I can make words and sentences. While I'm here, I make as many drawings as I can, and sometimes I make small paintings out of doors, 10 by 12. Just perhaps 2 in a day, working very quickly.
Sheila Fell has had a studio in London since she was 23, and she does all her big painting here.
I'm concerned with paint and canvas more than with what I see in front of me when I'm actually working. I mean, I can't set up a group of bottles or go to Spain, for instance, and feel anything about what I see. It's much more subjective. I have to be more involved with it.
At first in her painting, she seems to be trying to force these great shapes into pictures which are as heavy, as strong, as the almost ritualistic conflicts between the clouds, the mountains, and the small cottages. Nothing here of sunlit trees, sparkling lakes, and little frothing streams. Only the dark mountains, bare-sided, massive, always pressing down onto the few farms which dare to settle underneath them.
When I'm working in Cumberland, working out of doors, I find it very difficult to actually finish a painting because everything around, everything that's happening, the sort of whole activity, which is somehow restless and moving, seems to occupy me so that I can't settle down to just thinking in terms of paint and construction. Whereas when I get back to London and there's nothing in front of me except the painting, I have to think only of it, of making everything work in paint, in structure. And for this reason, until now, I've always brought the half-finished paintings back to my workroom in London and tried to sort of pull them together and make them a little more screwed up.
At present, she's working for her 6th exhibition at the Beaux Art Gallery in London.